Okay, so first of all, tinted moisturizer is our new best friend. I'm sorry, but I will be looking at the screen the whole time because I'm using the phone to do my makeup and record at the same time, so forgive me. But I found foundations very heavy on us. I like this shiny but no so harsh effect. So tinted moisturizers are better. This is from Mary Kay, but you know, you can use any BB cream or whatever you like. We are aiming for a not so natural, not so heavy makeup, so this is perfect. I sometimes use my fingers and sometimes I use this, but I feel like it has a lot of bacteria, even though I wash it, of course. I don't know, I like just to use my fingers. Now we have to let it sit for a few minutes, maybe 2 or 3. And I really like this glowy effect, but it won't last because we have to use some powder. But before, I always like to use some concealer. This is from Colourpop. I love Colourpop. I have two because sometimes I'm a bit more tan. It's not the case now. I'm in San Diego, I'm in a hotel room, that's why you can see this weird background. And the weather is not so good, but it's a beautiful city. And you can see my skin is not at its best because I've been in my days, if you know what I mean. So I need to use some concealer, and mostly here my dark zones. And I blend it with my fingers again. Our hands need to be very clean, of course, because we can create some acne if not. And now we wait again. I think a beautiful skin is very important for us. Like any little pimple or scar or whatever we have shows a lot with the kind of makeup that looks good on us. So I don't really get obsessed with my skin either, but I feel it's very important. Okay, so I love this result as I told you before, but we really need to make this last. So I will be using some loose face powder. I use this one, I found it on Walmart, but I mean any powder is okay. I like loose powder better. And I mostly apply it where I put, oh my god, I look crazy, no, but don't worry, where I use some concealer. This will make our makeup last the whole day. And don't worry, I'm looking too white because we will fix this now. Remember to apply everything on your neck too, like every other tutorial. Now I blend it a little bit with this big brush, so it doesn't look so, you know, like a lot of makeup. Contouring is not good on us, we don't look good with it. I always knew that on me, like I didn't like how contour looked on me, and I didn't know why, like, you know. And I found out that it's because I'm a theatrical romantic. I still like, you know, some kind of shadow, but I don't do it with a contour palette or anything. I use this. This is a bronzer. It's from Milani. It's a bit old, but you see that it glows. Everything that has some glitter or shine or whatever is great on us. And I use this little brush, but sometimes I also use, and I don't care about makeup techniques. I use what I want, what I find it looks great, and that's it. So sometimes when I don't have too much time, I use only this on my cheeks, and that's all I use on my cheeks, you know. But as today I'm showing you my favorite makeup, I will use this one, which is slimmer, and I like to create only a little shadow there. not too much. Some on the chin, on my forehead, but only here on top. This is a bronzer, so it's not like we are contouring, only like giving some color to the face, giving it back. And on the tip of the nose, I find my nose is very theatrical, romantic, like it's very rounded, if you can see. It's very rounded here, but like very slim on the bridge. I don't know, I didn't like it before, but now I found it very, I don't know, I like it now. And this is very important too. We need to use some blush. I didn't like blush before either, but now I really like it. It changed the whole face, and we have to apply it circular. I like to apply it very high, like almost up here. I think it looks great. And I really like to apply a lot. I absolutely love it. Eyebrows are very important on us. I feel like I'm saying this all the time, but it's so important in this case. I would like mine to be more rounded, but I'm traveling and I don't have my usual razor, but we will change them with some makeup now. And I always like my brows very thin. No matter what the fashion is, I feel like we need to have some thin eyebrows. I feel like they look better on us because of our face. Like my face is very small. Maybe on video you can see, but I swear I'm a very small person in general, but my face is very small. I don't like my brows to be like half of my face or half of my forehead or whatever. They're still not as rounded as I like them. I would like them to be like this, but you know, it's okay. I mean, they don't have to be super thin eyebrows, but at least like mine right now, like medium. Definitely not huge eyebrows. Now I'll use this to fix them so they won't move. I feel it makes a huge difference when you are looking perfect, but one of your eyebrows here is like, it ruins the whole image. Now let's go with the eyes. I feel the eyes need to be very powder, not too much foundation on them, because our makeup won't last. And I guess cat eye looks awesome on us. I've always liked that, but we need some blended eyeshadow on the edges. So my favorite thing to do is to use this kind of shadow. I don't use a pencil, and if I do, it's a brown pencil to do the cat eye or wherever. But my favorite makeup is this kind of, I think it's a jumbo or wherever. This from Clean Color, so cheap, so good, it lasts for so long. This is a peacock color and it looks great with my eye color, but you can use wherever color you like. And what I like to do is to line my eye with this as with a pencil. You see where my lid ends? There's where I paint with the eyeshadow. This eyeshadow looks great on us because it's shiny, and of course I extend it to the edge of the eye. I extend it up until I touch my bone. You know, I stop where I feel the bone and color in between. I also like to paint my waterline and underline, but that's up to you. You can only leave it like this, it's very beautiful. What do you think? I think this looks awesome. If I will be out the whole night or something, I will use some powder now on top of the eyeshadow and then eyeshadow again, and this will last forever. But you know, I will use this only for maybe 10-11 hours, so no need to do that right now. We already use some powder. And sometimes I also like to do a tiny thin line here so the eyelashes look better, but that's for very special occasions. Usually I only use this beautiful eyeshadow, my favorite eyeshadow ever. And because of the next step, people always is surprised when they see I use a blue or green, whatever eyeshadow. They always think I use black. I don't know why, but I think it's because of the mascara. This is my favorite mascara ever, and a Spanish mascara, but never mind. This is the best one. It's from L'Oreal. It's Voluminous Original. This mascara is very black, and oh my god, I have a hair on my hand the whole time. This is very black and leaves your lashes so long, not so clumpy, but not so simple either. This is the key step for us. If I only have to choose one eye product, I think I'll have to choose mascara. I apply it on my bottom lashes too. Sometimes I apply many layers, but not today, it's okay like that. Now we will use also from ColourPop this beautiful highlighter. Oh my god, look at that. It's so shiny. I don't love it because it doesn't have any color, it's just this kind of glow, but it's beautiful. I use it on my cheekbones. I shouldn't use too much on my cheekbones because my skin is so bad today, but I will use it anyways. I use it here also. I read somewhere that this is the most important highlighted part for theatrical romantic, this bone. So I think it was on the Kibbe book. I don't have it, but like a fragment of the book that I read somewhere. And yeah, I think it looks so pretty. And also here on the inner corner, that's it. I don't use it on top of my lip, nor my nose, chin, none of that. Only my cheekbones, inner corner, and under the eyebrow. Sometimes here on the forehead too, only to make it look a little bit bigger. If I use another highlighter, I will use this little brush, but it doesn't work with it. I use it anyways. And last but not least, my favorite part, my lips. My signature look consists on... Sorry, I'm looking for my favorite lip pencil here. Oh, here it is. It's not a lip pencil actually, it's a lipstick. So my signature look is this dark lipstick or whatever red lipstick applied like this, and then on top some powder, and this again until I achieve a very bright color, because the powder makes the color very light and bright. But that takes so much time, and that's for a special occasion. For more of an everyday look, I like to use this pencil now. This pencil, I love it. I love the color. It's from Milani too. I love Milani, as you can see. And it's the number 3 color nude. But, well, I don't think you can see it there, but it's number 3 color nude. Anyways, don't trust the name. I mean, it's definitely a nude color, but it's not so light. Like, it's a bit darker than my color. And I don't like to make harsh lines. Harsh lines don't look good on us. I will paint them now a little bit harsh. As you can see, my bottom lip is bigger than my top lip, so I like to make this one bigger and, more importantly, more rounded. You can accentuate the Cupid's bow if you like make a very special line there, but I don't like to do that. Now I feel it. Perfect color. And now I use this. This is a lip cream. It's a plumping lip creams from Revlon. Sometimes I only use this when it's a very natural everyday makeup. And this is good because it's not so glossy. Will look great on glossy lips, better than matte or matte lips. You know what I mean, like powder lips, not so good on us. I sometimes use a gloss too, like a very heavy gloss. I do the whole, I'm sorry, this one. I do the whole, you know, lip lining and lipstick and then some gloss, but that's too much work. So most of the time I only use this kind of lip cream. It smells so good, it lasts. Or I do my layering lipstick system. I can show you that on another video if you want to. I don't know how this video will make, but I would like to know some theatrical romantics out there. I was, you know, trying to find the perfect look for me and didn't find any kind of video tutorial, not in Spanish, not in English. I feel like I look so childish with this kind of hair, I don't know. Something is not as usual, but it's okay. I do like this, and then I don't like this to be so outstanding, so I take some of the lipstick from the corners and I put it here, and this looks great. Normally I will use some rose water to fix the makeup, make it last, and also to give some good vibrations and good smell. And you know, I love rose water, but I don't have it here. I forgot it in Miami. Please comment below if you like this kind of makeup and if you would like some styling tips. I feel so much better with myself since I discovered my body type and why some clothes fit and why some others don't fit. And now I will share some little tips with you if you would like. First one is hair. Hair is very important for us. I can make more videos about it. My hair looks frizzy today, but I think these curls look great. They are heatless waves, and I also feel like side parts are better on us, you know, are like more feminine. Please comment below too. What do you think looks better on me? Side part or middle part? Also, jewelry is so important for us. We always need some kind of jewelry. I always look well. Today I'm wearing the AirPods, you know, so you can hear me better, but I will always be wearing these earrings. Shiny jewelry, not so big, not so small. Maybe some bigger jewelry than this could look better, but they are very comfortable, you know. Also some necklaces. I always wear these too. I love them. Well, oh look, this is so beautiful. This is from Walmart, only $20, and I think it's a very special piece. Awesome for us. You can make it big, you can make it small. This is very cute. Also my glasses, I feel they look good on me like that. Yeah, hello. And finally I will show you my very best friend. This belt is so theatrical romantic. I use it with basically everything, with a coat, with this black top. I can use this because it's rose gold. It's so shiny, so beautiful. Also from Walmart. It looks awesome. I can also share with you some styling tips, even though, you know, my thing is hair and makeup. Well, makeup is not my thing. I always use the exactly same makeup, but You know what I mean? I don't really care about clothes. I feel like everything looks good enough on us if it's fitted, and especially if it's dark. Yeah, tell me what you think. Tell me if you like this kind of makeup or not. Please subscribe. Let me down your video ideas. If you want me to record some specific video too. See you next time. Bye bye. Yesterday I was thinking, what do you think this girl is? Do you think she's a theatrical romantic too? Maybe she's a gamine? I don't know. Let me down what you think.